hold on just 1 second, guys. So this show now, it'll be a little different on YouTube. Okay, this is Mixer. So this show starts now.
Red alert, John, shine a light down. Blinded, but I'm screaming, not shout. Oh, they said we're lucky to.
My lordy, what time is it? It is GMW time, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of GMW. My name is Gamesmatter. Here on the Gamesmatter channel, ladies and gentlemen, you know where it's at. Each and every Tuesday and Thursday, we do this each and every week. Thank you for the 200 splashy. Welcome in, by the way. Yes, for the GMW show. This is weekly 2 shows. Tonight, on this episode of GMW, as you can see, Suicide goes one-on-one with Evil Joe. John Moxley is going to be calling somebody out, and I have a good idea who that might be. Jack's Terror is making his debut tonight, another debut here in GMW. He's going to go one-on-one with the Outlaw, who actually had an impressive outing last week, so hopefully he can continue that win. Thank you for the 2,000, Joe. Also tonight, Hardcore Championship is on the line. Ray Wolf takes on Hannibal Black. Now, if anybody watching this right now can explain to me why I'm giving this man a title shot, I'm talking about Ray Wolf, I don't know. This guy's done nothing but lose lately here. So hopefully this will give him a good swift kick in the ass and maybe give him something to go for and maybe give him that victory because he hasn't won in a while here in GMW. So we'll see what happens tonight. Also, Alicia Cole is here, and you all know she's calling out. It's a no-brainer. The new leader of the Undisputed Era, which is Colleen Masters. Also, the boss, yes, former Money in the Bank winner, holder even. He's going to go one-on-one with Trey Mercer, who's just been nothing but impressive since winning that Battle Royal. Hopefully that will continue tonight. That is your first half main event of this episode. Also, yes, ass clowns in the house, and I'm talking about Punishment Martinez. Probably going to gloat for the fact that ever since he's lost that World Championship belt, he's done nothing but win. So, anyway. Also tonight, Goldberg one-on-one with Loco Joe. That will determine who, like I said, all of these matches, most of these matches that you're seeing tonight, these big matches, are to determine who is going to be next in line for a championship match. And I mean, a world championship match. Also tonight, your co-main event. Number 1 contenders collide. That's right. Horse, the number 1 contender for the World's Heavyweight Championship, will go up against the number 1 contender for the Unified TV title in OJJ. That should be a good one. Speaking of good ones, the champions are facing each other. That's right. Undertaker, the Unified Television Champion, goes one-on-one with the King of the Ring himself, the World Heavyweight Champion, Tuberman. That is your main event of this evening, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, by the way, Sickest, thank you for that host. Sickest215, FOG member. Please go and check him out. We'll do this. Let's get it on. Let's dance. Tuesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. A high-profiled GMW. Then again, not saying that my shows are not high-profiled enough. But, you know, you've seen the main event, so there you go. Big-time main events tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 2 main events for your viewing pleasure tonight. Champion versus champion. Number 1 contender versus number 1 contender. Right. So, you all know what's going down. Also, Big Amish is coming to GMW. More information on him in a little bit. But I might have something for him for June 25th, depending on the outcome of this episode, of course. Champion versus champion, number 1 contender versus number 1 contender. That is your main events of this evening here on GMW. My name is Gamesmatter, like I say, so without further ado, let's get on. Springfield, Illinois. Let's do it. Excuse me, what? Alrighty then. Suicide one-on-one with Evil Joe. That will be kicking off this episode of this. Now, I still consider, we're talking about new leaders here. We all know who the new leader was of the Undisputed Era. Cody Masters. So, we're talking about new leaders here, ladies and gentlemen. So, we talk about new leaders. Who in the hell is Suicide and Toxic's advisor? Because apparently they've been having their own leader. They've got their own new leader. And apparently he's been advising them in what to do. So, we'll have to find out that. But anyway, like I say, Suicide and Evil Joe is going to kick off this episode of GMW. Evil Joe has not been around since his little feud that he had with Sebastian Walker, but he came back last week and he called out John Moxley of all people, because apparently he wants to beat Moxley. He wants to face Moxley, beat him, and become a legend. Moxley's many things, but I don't think it's a legend. I don't think legend is one of them, at least not just yet. So, hey, but that's Evil Joe's mindset, not mine. Also today, guys, before we kick this off as well, I just want to let you all know I've been doing adding some new stuff to my my mixer, if you will, or my chat, if you will. At least until I can get a what to call it, a soundboard. So type exclamation and any of them in the chat and knock yourself out. So, yes. Give you an example of that, ladies and gentlemen. And I got this from Tuberman, by the way. Give you an example of that, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Watch Tuberman stream on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Right, here we go. Kick it off with the wrestling. Because as you know, games matter, so does wrestling. Right. Suicide.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lafayette, Indiana, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Psycho.
Right, Suicide, otherwise known as the Psycho, according to my ring announcer. So, like I say, he's been in tag team competition recently with him and Toxic. So tonight he's going to be in singles competition against Evil Joe. So we'll find out what's going down today. Also, guys, if you stick around after the show, when the show's over, of course, if you stick around, I might give you a sneak peek of the Big Amish as well. And I have something in store for him, but like I said, it all depends on the outcome of this show, and outcome of one match in particular. That is Loco Joe one-on-one with Goldberg. So I might give you a sneak peek of the Big Amish later on when the show's over. I can't do it now because we're in the middle of the show, but when the show's done and dusted and everything like that, we'll see what happens though. Like I say, guys, big thank you to all your support, as always. 2261, I believe it is, on my thing, when you forget how many followers you've got. Yes, 2261. And I appreciate every single one of you. Yes, I've had a few unfollowers and that, and just people taking the piss, but I don't give a shit. Like I say, I've got enough. I've got more important things to worry about than followers at the moment. So we'll see what happens. And I'm telling you right now, guys, if I make partnership, there will be a party stream on this channel. Don't know when, because like I say, I have no idea when I'm going to... Like I say, I have no idea when I'm going to find out. Say a week or so, a couple of days. I don't know. It could be weeks. It could be forever. But I really don't care how long it takes, as long as they freaking tell me. So we'll see what happens. I actually thought it was there. I actually thought when they sent me an email and it said, "Welcome to Mix a Partnership" on the thing, I actually thought it was. I figured I had an heart attack yesterday. I'm like, you bastards. you know, you sons of you know what. I was going to keep this a teen-rated stream, but nah, the hell with it. 18 plus. Especially with the way this game is, it makes you go 18 plus. Trust me. Anyway, wrestling to kick this match off. Some good wrestling between the two so far. Great camera work here in GMW. Knee to the back. I guess we won the. So guessing no prizes and guessing who won that exchange. That is the spine buster, and a beautiful spine buster at that. Elbows, a headbutt even. Suicide bringing away, and then Evil Joe gets right up there. I think that was a headbutt. He's going for something. Knee there. Knee, DDT even. Boot to the midsection. And that's a powerbomb. Or sit-out powerbomb. Evil Joe in control at this moment. Here in the first match of this episode is what I meant to say. That was a DDT, by the way. Forearm smash. That is an old T-bone power slam move that Shelton Benjamin used to do. That's a chop. And nobody understands how much them chops hurt. Everybody says, "Oh, wrestling's fake," and this, that, and the other. Go in a ring, step in a ring, take a chop, and then tell me it's fake. They suck. That is... I have no freaking clue what the hell that was. That was a double somersault press thing, which Suicide totally miscalculated. Roundhouse kick to the back. Get that achy breaky back. Reverse suplex, no counted, into a suplex of his own. Evil Joe, so far so good. Don't forget, still to come, the Hardcore Championship is up for grabs. Like I say, I have no clue why I'm giving Ray Wolf a championship match tonight. You know, I think I'm turning the Hardcore Championship into the LCW Hardcore title, because that gets defended every show. That is a spear by Suicide. Although I'm trying not to at this moment in time. Doing a DDT. He's going for a spear, but a DDT. Evil Joe one step ahead of the proverbial competition. That is a kick to the gut. Or kick to the chest area, I should say. Boot to the midsection. That is a powerbomb. Sit out powerbomb. Drop kick. Nope. That's a spear from I can't speak. Spear from Suicide is what I meant to say. Beautiful. Standing shooting star press. Can Evil Joe finish this off? That is the kick. And there's that shining wizard move. He's won many matches with that one, two, and only a 2 count. Excuse me. He's pulled him away. What's he going to do? That is a lion salt. That is a cover. 1, 2, and that's a victory for Evil Joe. Well, the Shining Wizard move didn't work, so sod it. The Shining Wizard move didn't work, but the Lion Salt did. Springboard moonsault off the second rope there. So Evil Joe gets an impressive victory. Suicide there. Maybe, just maybe, we'll see his advisor. Or maybe he needs the advisor. We'll have to wait and see. But Evil Joe gets the victory. GG indeed. Right. So, let me just check a few things. That's the old promo. I'm just checking a few things, guys. So don't mind me. Just making sure everything still functions. That's the thing. That's the Feel the Heat show. I'm going to have to remove some of these images as well, by the way. There we go. Little reminder, ladies and gentlemen, as well. That continues tomorrow. Yes, it still says coming soon, but it's every Wednesday. Continues tomorrow. Mixer.com/Gamesmatter. I will be back with that tomorrow as well. 7 o'clock UK time as always. I have no clue what the hell I'm doing on that. But I know I'm going to be testing out that white horse that I got on the story mode. Yes, I tamed that, the legendary white horse. So I'm going to be working with that before long as well. The Big Amish with the auto host. More on the Big Amish later on at the end of the show. So we'll see what happens. So yes, he's coming to GMW, guys. Don't forget about that. But anyway, that continues tomorrow as well. I think tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to be doing testing out that horse that I got, that white horse that I tamed. And I'll be testing out a few other things as well. Maybe I'll be doing some bandit challenges as well. Like some bandit challenges, like going around robbing some places as well. But I'll be continuing the story as well tomorrow. So whatever happens tomorrow happens. So tune in to find out what's next in that story. And like I said, that series will end once the story is over. And hopefully before long, I can go back on Spider-Man. Because actually I'm dying to play Spider-Man again. But anyway, that was the people's vote. So, and it's worked out so far. So anyway, that is tomorrow. So, hang on, just let me try this. I'll just do this quickly. This might be edited out of the YouTube version, so we'll see what happens. So, I was nearly close to laughing there. Yes, blame Tuberman for that, ladies and gentlemen. Blame Tuberman, and I was nearly close to laughing at that. I was nearly close to laughing. But anyway, we move on. Moxley calling out. I was nearly close to laughing there. There has been times that I've done that, ladies and gentlemen, and I've been very, very close to laughing. And I've even laughed. Probably think of practicing on that as well, and just doing that all the time and everything. God, bet it. Anyway. Right. Get back to work. Come on, back to work. Let's go. Calm it. Anyway. So we'll see what happens. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I've actually been... I've not done the changes that I needed to do to make this game work, because we all know it crashes. You've seen it yourself. So, yeah, I've just basically given up on this game as far as fixing it goes. So if it crashes, like I say, we work through it. We're not streaming through the console, so we just have to work with it. And I've basically given up. I've given up caring when it comes to this. So, Mr. Moxley, the current AEW World Champion, he got called out last week by Evil Joe. Like I say, apparently Evil Joe wants to step in the ring with him and beat him and become a icon. His words, not mine. His words, not mine. Just throwing that out there. I actually forgot what the second match is now. Oh, brain cells, anyone? Oh, for God's sakes. I literally forgot what the flaming second match is. Ah! Anyway. Yeah. Oh my God. You're at work. To be honest with you, I wish I was at work, Splashy. I wish I was at work, hon. Never thought in 7 to 8 years doing stewarding I would miss my work. It's amazing what the corona does for you. Anyway, I just wish I miss it. I just miss being in, and plus, at times it's an excuse to get out the house as well. And for those of you that during the coronavirus, ladies and gentlemen, or COVID-19, right? But many people have asked me, "Have you been out the house yet?" Yes, I have been out the house. Okay, I've went for drives around. I've went to the shops and all that. So don't worry, I haven't stayed in the house through all this coronavirus. But I just miss being at work, man. I'm ready to go back to work. That's what I've said many times. I even said this last week as well. I got word on the Stewarding Facebook page that I'm on. It's to do with work. I got word on there that they were going to be, because apparently now we're coming up to about a week or so away before the actual soccer season here in the UK starts again. The Premier League, the Championship. But the Premier League starts June 17th. The Championship starts on the 20th. And the first match is a kick-off. It's a Sunday league game. It's not Sunday. It's an early kick-off. It's on Sky Sports. Yeah, it will. Givix, champion. Thanks for the 10 embers, my man. And by the way, guys, if you have not followed this man, thank you for that host, by the way. If you have not followed this man, please do so. But yes, like I was saying, thanks for that host as well, by the way. Thanks for the 10 embers, mate. But like I say, it's the June. It's weird how the Premier League starts June 17th, right? It's weird how the Premier League starts June 17th, right? And then the Championship starts on the 20th. Makes no sense. It'd be best off to starting the whole thing in one. But anyway, that's not my concern. But like I say, it's an early kickoff. We got told on our on the Facebook page that we weren't going to put comments down saying that we are available. We have to wait for a phone call. They were going to phone us because to be honest with you, I don't think they even know what the hell they're doing. They were going to phone us. So I'm hoping within the next week or so, this baby rings, and it's them. Because I'm like I said, I'm keen to get back to work. Probably don't. If they don't, there's always next season. Because we're coming close anyway, Splashy, to the month where I usually end up going back there to sign the contract anyway. So if they don't do it now, if they don't do it now, we'll see what happens though. But we'll see. But I can only hope. Because like I say, I'm dying to get back to work. It's going to be an empty arena. If work goes down and the matches take place, which they will do, it's going to be to an empty arena, an empty stadium. So, but apparently from what I've read on the messaging board, they're going to need some people there to make sure everything, besides that, everything's running smooth. Around the things and everything like that, everything's functioning right. Even though we probably won't be dealing with any crowd, so it is what it is. Like I said, it's 100 max they'll be looking for. So if I'm not on that list, I would imagine there'll be some people. I would imagine there'll be some people still looking. Still staying in lockdown and won't be. And if they get offered the job, they won't take it because they're still in lockdown and everything like that. I get it. They'll probably still do that. But apparently we're in phase 2 of this plan that our beloved Prime Minister's put together in terms of, coming out of this crisis. So we'll just see what happens. But, yeah, the sooner I get back to work, the better. From my perspective, at least. Like I said, many people have a difference of opinion. Many people might not want to go back to work, But we'll see. Like I said, my opinion, I want to get back to work as soon as possible. I just want to get out the house. Hopefully it does. Like I say, it's never a guarantee. But it's up to them what they do. Half the time, Splashy, if I'm honest with you, and I love working at that place. Half the time, though, I probably don't think they even know what they're doing half the time. Because I love working at the Borough, and I'm not bashing them or anything like that. I love working there. They've done wonders for me. But some of their decision making is a little questionable, from my experience at least. But like I said, as soon as I get back to work, and I think they've all started going back to work anyway, but they're going back in different times and everything. Because one of the bosses is back at work, but the other bosses are not back at work yet. But they soon will be, I suppose. It's just a case of when. So, yes, of course, the debut, Jack's Terror and Outlaw, which is next. So we'll just see what happens. Like I said, they're all slowly going back to work. Like I said, as soon as I get back to work, the better. Gives me a good excuse to use that car again, I suppose. And hopefully this partnership works out for me. But like I said, if I'm honest with you guys, and this is just me being honest, like I said, this is all I do on this channel. I don't bullshit you. I am honest. I like to be as honest as I can be. I believe I've got this partnership, and this is just my belief. But you never know. You never know. Never. Nothing's guaranteed in this world. If things were guaranteed in this world, I wouldn't be sat here talking to you right now. That is for sure. So, but like I say, you never know. You never know. It's doable, but I'm just being humbled about it. I mean, I could say, "Oh yeah, I've got it" and everything. No. I've done all the things I needed to do. I've researched it as best I could. I've even got advice from people. I've even worked with people in terms of that letter. Why the hell they call it a letter for, I don't know. All you're doing is just telling them about your channel, but apparently they call it a letter, so it is what it is. Got that sorted. But like I say, it is what it is at the end of the day. I could sit here saying, "Oh yeah, I've got it and everything," but it could come back saying, "No." Hopefully it won't. But like I say, I'm just being honest. It's all about honesty. I'm all about that honesty. Like I said, I don't bullshit anybody on this channel. People have criticised me a few occasions as well that I talk too much on this channel and everything like that. Yeah, hopefully.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I just give my honest opinion on many things, let me tell you. Jack's Terror. This is his debut, by the way, guys.
66 pounds, the Urban Gladiator.
But the sooner that I know this, the better. Like I say, I only did it on Sunday, so like I say, it could take a couple of days. It might take a week. I'll be honest with you, like I said yesterday, when they sent me that email saying, "Welcome to Mixer Partnership," I genuinely thought I got it. But it wasn't. It was just them telling me to check a few things as well, and always check your email if I get it, because that's their form of contact. Takes about a week, okie dokie. Duly noted, so Sunday, so probably Sunday again. It might be Sunday, it could be the times after, so if my calculations are correct, could be Sunday again. Count weekends, okay, so it could be next week then. I'll know if they don't count weekends, because I applied on Sunday, and obviously it started yesterday. That's why they sent me the email yesterday, scaring the hell out of me. But yeah, so it'll probably be Monday. I'll probably know if it takes about a week. Maybe I might know before that, depending on how things go. I don't know, but so the maximum day then is probably Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, Monday or Tuesday. So, like I say, guys, it's in Mixer's hands now. Like I say, I've done everything I needed to do. I've done all the researches, all the advice that I've got and everything. When I got 2K followers, like I said, I could have just went for it straight away and just seen that, but no. Be smart about this. People have always criticised me, "Oh, why haven't you gone for partnership straight away?" Because I'm trying to be smart about it. You've got to be smart about these important things. But it is what it is. And you, Splashy, thanks for dropping in. Have a great time and great rest of your day at work. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not followed this lovely lady right here, who's an absolute gem. She does her own streaming as well when she's not up to her neck in work. As well, please do so. She's always around. She's always around in Rev stream. She's always around in Showboat stream as well. Plus many others as well. And she has her own streaming as well. When she, like I say, when she's not up to her neck in work. So there you go. Go and check her out, guys. You will, excuse me, you will not be disappointed. Holy moly! Right. But yes, guys. A lot of people say that I talk too much, but at the end of the day, all I do, like OJJ said, I keep it real on this channel. I just keep it real on this channel. Like I said, it's all in Mix's hands now. And the advice that I was given to at least take my mind off this, at least, was keep going, which is what I'm doing. So, like I say, you had the stream yesterday when I did the NBA. You've got this tonight. You've got Red Dead tomorrow. You've got this again on Thursday, and then whatever it is on Friday, which will probably be Friday the 13th. I'll probably be working with Tuberman again, like I did last week. We'll just see. We'll see what happens. So Jack's Terror one-on-one with Outlaw, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Outlaw had a great outing last week. He had a great outing last week, no doubt. He is a good wrestler. I think there's a lot of things left in his development, but he's good. Oh, that's a hard knee. Some MMA type knees there. Anybody see Raw yesterday, by the way? I saw bits of it. I saw clips of it and everything. What is it with this decathlon or whatever the hell it is they've got with the Raw Tag Team Champions, and is it the Viking Raiders, the Viking Raiders, the War Raiders? What the hell is that? Seriously? This big competitive rivalry. Rivalry's supposed to be settled in the ring, and they've got them playing basketball, playing golf, for crying out loud. Kid. That's what drives me mad about WWE. It really does. And by the way, NXT TakeOver in your house, sick. Card-wise, it was unique, but other than that, it was sick. I actually wasn't expecting, is it Rose Shirai to be the new women's champion? I actually thought Rhea Ripley was going to get the belt back, to be honest with you. To be honest, she should never have lost it to begin with, but anyway. And then you've got this whole thing going down now with Charlotte Flair wanting to be the next Tessa Blanchard. And become the women's champion. And become a men's champion. Whatever. You know. So stupid. Like I say, thanks to everybody who's came in and liked and lurked and hosted and that. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Kavixen, for the host as well, man. You already know that. Yes, but you always get the stupid stuff on WWE. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I had a little bit of a scare. I have been hit with the coronavirus, money-wise at least. But it is what it is. Like I say, all we can do at this moment in time, guys, with this coronavirus and COVID-19, and I'm sorry, YouTube, I know you guys get picky about this. You know, about picky saying it and everything like that. Oh, demonetized and everything. But all we can do in this world is survive. So, like I said to somebody yesterday in my local shop yesterday, as soon as this is over with the bet, and like I just said there, I want to get back to work. I'm keen to get back to work, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Not a bad debut so far from Jax. That's a fisherman suplex. Noticed he grabbed the leg there. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the Los Loco Lobos as well, because apparently they can win. They won a tag match yesterday on LCW. beating Scumbag and his new friend. Yes, there's no Azri out tonight, by the way. Or Colby Jordan, or Mass Terror for that matter. I gave them the night off. But I've got something in mind for them. That's a got Buster. Digital Diesel, thank you for the host. Loco, are you in chat still? Yes, you made Steroid Boy tap out, which was hilarious. Yes, Steroid and his bitch. Can you get out? Have you got Saban? Because I actually want to download him, because I actually have an idea for a group, like I was saying there, but I can't find him on the community creations. I actually want to use him. Because what you've done is gave me an idea for something as well. You ain't all that fam. Hello. I like to think I'm all that, but anyway, it's another issue for another day. That's a power driver. Again, you gotta love the power driver. One of my favourite moves, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, you ain't all that fam. You gotta love the usernames on this mixes, on this streaming process, guys. Some of the names they've come up with. And not just on the streaming as well. I've seen some names as well that they use on Xbox and all the Xbox and the PS4s and that. You gotta love it. Hey, who works for you? Salud. Outlaw almost won there. Are we going to see another power driver? Again, you gotta love the power driver. It's one of my favourite moves, ladies and gentlemen, the power driver. Because you know, sooner or later, it gets the job done. Two, and oh, it almost got the job done there. If you're feeling lonely today. By the way, guys, don't forget. Appreciate that. You ain't all that. You're on Xbox as well. By the way, guys, speaking of Xbox, if you want to add me on the Xbox, there's my PS4. This is on PlayStation, by the way, for those of you that are wondering. There's my gamer tags there, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to add me. Whatever you've got. If you've got all three, perfect. You're more than welcome to add me. It's up to you. That was a roll through. Vicious slam. Elbow. Going for the power driver again, is he? Oh, yes. You gotta love the power driver, man. And I keep on saying it because it's facts. You need to get on the power driver, man. That is a 1. That is a 2. That is a 3. And he's won it. Again, power driver works, guys. Don't believe me, ask Azriel. For the follow, welcome aboard to the Mafia. Might be some respect out of these two. Interesting. Might have something going down for them, but anyway. Yes, guys, there are rules in the chat. Games, thank you for that 1,000. There might be some rule. There is some rules now. Nothing too strict. Okay, I'm not that strict on this channel. But like I say, I could ban topics and everything like that on this channel. But as you know, I talk about anything, as you clearly all know. So, but like I say, guys, just follow them, and you know, keeps everything cool on the channel and everything. You know, and a lot of them rules down there are experiences, because I've experienced a few of them myself, and I don't want any of them on this channel. So, with that being said, the championship match, hardcore title match. Again, why am I giving Ray Wolf this title shot? I don't know. I have not a Scooby-Doo why I'm giving this man a title shot, but hopefully this will give him a good swift kick in the ass. And by the way, again, congrats to the Los Loco Lobos. You can finally win a match. Question is, can Ray win this match today? We're about to find out. Hardcore Championship on the line, ladies and gentlemen. The World's Hardcore title is up for grabs. The GMW the World's Hardcore Championship with GMW. Ray Wolf challenges the new champion who won it last week off John Moxley, Hannibal Black. And again, I will be forever indebted for John Moxley for beating Azrael. Like I said, Azrael was definitely a one-hit wonder with the hardcore titles. Not just the GMW hardcore title, the LCW one too. Even though it took John Moxley to beat him last week, it took me and OJJ to beat him up to get that belt off him in the first place on LCW. And by the way, LCW, Local Championship, or Local Crazy Wrestling. I don't know why he calls it Crazy Wrestling. It's called Championship Wrestling. I mean, it would have worked anyway. But Local Crazy Wrestling, that is twitch.tv/LocalXJoe. And also, not only that, try Mixer as well. Because he actually streams it using the Restream on occasions on Mixer too. So check him out on there as well, as you can clearly see. I think that's the only time he uses it on the Restream. But hopefully Loco one day will be on Mixer. Because, hey, it worked for me. But he's actually doing well. For what he's had to work with on Twitch, he's actually doing well on Twitch. So. But anyway, Hardcore Championship, here we go.
Following contest is an Extreme Rules match. It is for the World's Hardcore Championship.
The Hardcore Championship of the world, ladies and gentlemen. Falls count anywhere in these type of matches. No excuses, no countouts, no nothing. Falls count anywhere. Can this man finally get a victory under his belt? The last victory this man had. How is Mixer with music? I don't know. At the moment right now, OJJ, they don't care. They don't care at the moment. But that is more than likely going to change considering what Twitch are doing. Because apparently from what I'm hearing, Twitch is strict on it. Mr. Community, thank you for the 1,000. I appreciate you. Appreciate you all indeed. But yes, it seems that Twitch are now getting strict on the music thing, the copyright music and everything. At least from what I've been told, at least. So yeah, don't be surprised if Mixer go down that route at some point. When that will be, I don't know. But like I say, guys, don't be surprised. Just don't be surprised about it. But at the moment right now, like Joe said, they don't care about it. At the moment, at least. I'll have to fix that belt. I don't know why it glitches like that. But I'll have to fix that belt. That's why I don't see... Yeah, like I said, it's okay to do for now, Mr. Community, but like I said, down the road, it all depends how strict Mixer are with it. Because we all know Twitch is strict to the T. You know, we all know Mixer's strict to the T. I mean, Mixer's already... And the Mix It Up app that I use, which is why I'm watching this, as well, man. You know, Mixer always... I think that might get over. I think that might be okay to do, OJJ, if you're thinking of doing that. I mean, I've seen a lot of DJs on here. You know, there's a lot of DJs that stream on this platform. I've come across a lot of DJs on here. So, as long as it's your own stuff, I guess that'll be okay. You know, as long as it's your stuff and your own stuff and everything like that, then I guess that will be all right. If you want to make beats and whatever, you know.
Weighing in at 175 pounds, Ray Wolf.
Yeah, make your own or used on license. music, yeah. Yeah, like copyright music that they do on YouTube. The non-copyright music on YouTube. Never used a lot of music during my streams anyhow. I do, but I did it first and everything, but I've cut it down a little bit now, you know. And like I said, the normal time you usually hear music in the background with me is when I'm chilling, when I'm playing Forza. And I haven't played Forza in a while. You know, I'm slowly fading out of that game now. You know, because the only thing I need to do on that game now that will get me back on it is go on Fortune Island, and I know I'm not going to like that. By the way, Obsession, thank you for that 100,000. I appreciate that very much. That is a one. Oh, there it count. Blooming heck. This is for the hardcore title, guys. False count anywhere. Hannibal Black 1-on-1 with Ray Wolf. False count anywhere. No excuses. The only way this match ends is by pinfall submission. But yeah. Yeah, make your own unlicensed music. It all depends how. But like I say, guys, don't be surprised if Mixer goes down that road where Twitch are going as well. Most games have a streamer function which stopped copywritten music. Yeah. And 99% of the time as well, if you stream on Twitch, or even if you put up a video on Twitch and it has copyright music, they mute it. They mute it anyway. Like I said, don't be surprised if Mixer goes down that road at some point. When they will do it, I don't know, but they'll probably do it. Like I said, it's just a matter of time. But like I say, everybody's doing it right now. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I think Twitch are going about it the wrong way for me. Because it's costing a lot of people, you know, they coming in and just clamping down, you know, copyright claim on this, you know, and, you know, copyright claim this on this and this and this and everything, which is costing streamers their channels, or could very well cost streamers their channels as well. What they should have done was we should have just sent them out, let them know and everything like that, and then go from there. Because what they're doing at the moment, Twitch, is it could very well cost streamers their channels, you know, streamers that make the money, you know, get the sponsorships and everything like that. Because without that, they're fucked. It's as simple as that. But like I said, that's why I moved from Twitch anyway, because Twitch, like I said, Twitch have rules and everything, but some of their decision making is questionable, especially their banning system. You know, the way they ban people or suspend people from Twitch and whatever, that's stupid. That's worse than YouTube, that, and that's saying something. Going up, flipping in, that's a neck breaker. But like I say, if Mixer wants to compete, or at least have an opportunity to try and compete with their Twitch, they need to make the changes like Twitch are doing right now. But hopefully going a better way about it than Twitch are. Hip toss, cover. To be honest with you, I kind of want Ray to win this. Just so he can get that losing streak out of him. And he's had that losing streak ever since he lost to Bret Hart. He won a tag match. That was about it. He hasn't won a singles match or anything like that since. No matter how much you try with him, no matter how much he puts the effort in, he can't win to save his you-know-what. That's a beautiful suplex move there. Like I say, guys, false count anywhere. And Hannibal Black beats him, like I say. That's my point. That's my point. He can't win. He can't win a match. Ray Wolf cannot win. Hopefully Loco will win later on for his sake at least, because he's going to go one-on-one with Goldberg later. But Ray Wolf cannot win. He cannot win. Ever since that loss, ever since he tapped out to Bret Hart on that MCW show, leading into Loco facing Bret to feel the heat, ever since he's tapped out for there, he hasn't won a single match. Only won a tag match, that's it. Because I think the Lobos beat the Hart Foundation. You can't win a match. You can't win for shit. You know? He can't win. No matter how much he tries to do, he cannot win. So Hannibal Black is still your hardcore champion. Like I say, maybe Loco needs to take him aside one time and just stick an arm around him or something. Yeah, because the shit's not vibing for him at the moment. Appreciate that for oh, the ability to speak is so blessed. Appreciate that host again, Kavixen. Yes, I appreciate you very much. Alicia Cole. I'm going to call out Colleen Masters. By the way, guys, as well, if you want to have some fun, try them out. You're more than welcome to do so. Also, I'll run a few just to give you some examples. It looks decent. You ain't know that. It looks decent. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't know. I'm not really like a big fan of them type of games. I will play it. Like I say, I'll probably play it. If that is a game. But yeah, I will admit it looks decent. Like I say, we'll live up to its expectations. We'll see. I'm also keen to try that Batman out. That's on the Game Pass. I want to try that out. That looks pretty cool. Like I said, I've played Spider-Man for Pete's sake, so. And like I said many, many times, ladies and gentlemen, Spider-Man, the best game on the PS4, not to be on Xbox. And definitely Xbox are missing out on that, let me tell you. But anyway, Alicia Cole. So anyway, just to give you an example, guys, of what this is all about here. Let me run through a few of these for you. Little sound clip for you. I love that. Look, there's a few more there as well, guys. I'll play a few more after this. Like I say, that's just an example. Like I say, blame that be Julie one. Blame Tuberman for that. Blame Tuberman for that. Speaking of Tuberman, I know he's not here, but I'll give him a shout out anyway. He streams on this channel. He's playing Dead by Daylight. He's played Dead by Daylight on Monday because he got bored of what he was doing. He played Minecraft Dungeons and apparently completed it. So that's going to be a ball of fruits and nuts when I eventually go back on it. So he ended up trying Dead by Daylight, and he won't be playing what I call it tomorrow. Fortnite tomorrow, he'll be playing Dead by Daylight. So he'll be streaming that 11 o'clock my time, and probably going right the way through to about 4, 5 o'clock UK time as well. I think he's trying to cut down on the going from there to 6 o'clock or anything. You never know, he might go to 6 o'clock, I don't know. But it all depends how he feels. But I've told him, sometimes less is more. Okay? Sometimes less is more. Because that's what was the problem with him the first time around when he had that layoff. Although he's done very well since he's came back, like. He's done very well so far. He's nearly at 300 followers at the moment since he's come back. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. The new leader of the Undisputed Era. Even though Alicia Cole still got the outfit on. Maybe she'll create her own Undisputed Era. I don't know. Like I say, but these two can't stand one another. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, as well, Loco. I created this angle with her joining the Undisputed Era as the leader. It was either that or I was going to fire her ass. I was literally going to fire her. But I thought, no, maybe this Undisputed angle will work for her and will work in general. to keep her on board. Yes, she is my inaugural GMW World Champion, but I was running out of things for her, and I was on the verge of just saying, scrap it, and just firing her. I really was. Just putting it to one side and say, here, giving her release from GMW. But I thought, no, let's give her the opportunity, and let's put her in the let's give her this angle with the Undisputed Era. We're going to see a brawl. By the way, guys, these two meet June 25th. I don't finish business. So basically what you're seeing between these two is build-up, because these two will settle the score June 25th. I don't finish business. Like I say, guys, this is on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I will be back with this on Thursday as well. What will I be doing on Thursday? I don't know yet. I haven't quite decided. Again, Coley Master slaps the hell out of. I'm gonna have to put these two in a no-holds-barred brawl between these two. I tell you what I'm gonna do though. There's a match that I actually forgot to do, but I'm going to save it for Thursday. On Thursday, it will be Alicia Cole one-on-one with Bianca Fish, and that will be a kendo stick match. Singapore cane match, whatever you want to call it. That will take place on Thursday. No doubt. No doubt Colleen will be at ringside for that one. But these two are going to meet June 25th at Unfinished Business. And I think it's going to be complete chaos between these two. What's going to happen between these two? We can only find out. Right. First half of this episode, main event coming up now. Trey Mercer one-on-one with the boss from Aces and Eights, the leader of Aces and Eights. That is coming up now. So, I'll introduce you to these sound clips, guys, that I've got. You heard one there, the Majuli one, as well. You already know about the Firefly one, but I'll play it again. I'll play it again. That fucking theme song cracks me up. It really does, I tell you. I never get bored of that theme song. I don't, honest. Oh my God. When I reviewed that episode, that Muscle Man Dance episode, which got 4,700 views on Facebook, by the way, on the podcast. Good grief. Right, there's that one. There's this one, which I actually like. I like this one. Don't worry, guys. This will be edited out on YouTube as well. I actually like this one. I think that's an underrated song. I genuinely think that song does not get the recognition it deserves. Just my opinion. Because that is a great song, let me tell you. There's that one, and I'll throw one more in there. And I just got this one because I heard the song the other day. It's an old song, but I just like the chorus of it. And I thought I'll just put it in there as well. I really don't. And then there's this one, obviously the vintage one, the classic one. I actually like this, and this is my favourite part of it. Logan B, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Mafia. I appreciate you very much for that follow. But yes, that was the WrestleMania. Right, here we go. First half main event is now. This all to go WrestleMania. Which title will be on the line? This all go to WrestleMania. Which title will be on the line? Jason, hello. This all go to WrestleMania. Which title will be on the line? I appreciate that, Lil. My WrestleMania show, if you're talking about my show, you ain't all that fam. My show is, my WrestleMania show is called Living for the Glory. And the build towards it is going to be different. Like I say, I have an extra long season this season since 2K21 ain't coming out. Which is, like I've said to Joe many, many times, is champion with me. Like I said, me and Loco ain't in no rush to get 2K Battleground. And if we do, we'll probably get it at Christmas. Get somebody else to get it for us. But it is what it is. That's all you can do. Please answer what? But the title... Lil, thank you for that follow. I did watch Monday Night Raw. I was just saying yesterday. I was just saying earlier on, fam. What the hell is going on? Or the Viking Raiders, or whatever the hell they're called. I used to call, once upon a time they were called War Machine, and quite frankly, I wish they were still called War Machine. I literally saw them play, what was it, golf, basketball. If they're going to make a match, right? If they're going to make a match between them two for the tag belts, then just do it already. I have no idea where this rivalry has come from. It's ridiculous. Even though I know, yeah. I've gave up on them two, fam. I've gave up on them two. Put the tag team belts back on them two, and I'm bored of them. I'm bored of them two. When they come on the screen, when they come on my TV, fam, I just turn the TV off. Me, I've really gone off them two. Something better needs to be done. That's a German suplex, by the way. Even though I know they won't, they should just give up this brand stuff altogether and permanently. They might do. Do I have 2K18? Yes, I do. I don't play it because I play this. But I do play thingy. Do you think she'll win the belt at Backlash? Probably not. Probably not. Because I've heard, like I say, I've heard that Charlotte Flair wants to go for a men's title and do her best impersonation of Tessa Blanchard. God help the WWE if she wins a men's title. That's all I'm saying. Because people are sick and tired of her anyway and all that. Why she won the NXT title to begin with, but I know, ratings, I get it. But now she's lost the NXT championship, so hopefully now something different can go. I don't think anyone's Nia. I don't think anyone's down for Nia in general, to be honest with you. Oh, JJ. Yeah. Everybody's calling for Nia to be fired. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, being in the wrestling ring is not the, it's not all the ball of fruits and nuts as many people claim to be. You're gonna get hurt, but you have to take care of that person you're wrestling, and Nia doesn't seem to do that, quite frankly. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how they pan out with that. If she beats Asuka on Backlash this Sunday, expect Backlash at the DDT. Cover of the match, not even a 1 count. Hard chop and an elbow. Combinations from the boss. Leader of Aces and Eights. Roundhouse kick misses around it there. Yeah. I love your streaming. And do you think Seth Rollins should be? If he's gonna do a group, and when you say Universal, you mean WWE because the Universal's on SmackDown. This is why I didn't get about the first time around with Seth Rollins. The first time around in his little group that he's got, right, or the little group that he had, which was him, Buddy Murphy, and the AOP. They had him walking around with the Tiger belts, and I didn't get that group, and I didn't take them seriously because if you are a leader of a group, examples. 4 Horsemen, Evolution, NWO, put the world title on your leader. And they didn't put the world championship or the universal title at the time on the leader, which was Seth Rollins. They put him in the tag team. They put him in a tag team situation with Buddy Murphy, for crying out loud. And this new move, the reverse Alabama slam into a camel clutch, this new move, this new group that they've got him in with, which, to be honest with you, is kind of a good group in respects. They've made him now look like, WWE's answer to Jesus Christ. To be honest with you, he'll need that WWE Championship at some point. He'll need to be world champion at some point. Not now, because McIntyre is the champion. But I think, yeah. What do you think of Bobby Lashley for the champ? I like the idea, and I like the idea that Bobby Lashley is now working with MVP again. But I agree with OJJ. Will it be as good as their Impact matches? I doubt it. But, like I say, you never know. We may be surprised. Hope nobody will ever get back from me. What do you mean by that, Little? Boss gets a 2 count. But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. They had some classics in. In Impact Wrestling, Lashley and McIntyre. But I like the fact that now Lashley's broke away from his wife. And now he's got MVP's manager, because that's what he needed. He wasn't going anywhere with Lana, so they just put him with MVP. And hey, I didn't complain about that because him and MVP have worked before in Impact Wrestling. Oh, I think he's brought the monster out of him already. And I'm hearing that's going down for SummerSlam this year. Lashley and Lesnar. But you never know with WWE. Sort of like a DVD driver there. I think that's an absolute joke. You ain't all that, fam, if I'm honest with you. That is an absolute joke. Alright, they had him face Bray Wyatt, not the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, at the pay-per-view. Money in the Bank. That was fine. I can expect that. And I knew Braun would win that match. If that was the Fiend, I would have probably want the Fiend to win it. Because the Fiend should never have lost the Universal title to begin with. That is a pop-up bro kick. Hopefully that's the end. 1, 2, and he kicks out. But seriously? Thanks to that unfollow, by the way. But seriously, though, what drives me mad? And this is what drives me mad. Why have they put Braun Strowman in a handicap match with Miz and Morrison? What sense is that? Oh, the Fiend will get it back. He'll probably get it back at SummerSlam. Or whatever the next pay-per-view is after Backlash. But why have they put Braun against Miz and Morrison, a tag team? Basically, it's a triple threat match. But everybody with a brain knows it's a 2-on-1 handicap match. At least until Miz and Morrison, collide and, try and decide between themselves who's going to win the championship. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's the only thing that is, fam. That's the only thing that is of what OJJ said. That's WWE running out of ideas. I think this match is booked to fill in the gap for when the Fiend, because they didn't want to rush this feud with the Fiend. That's what it is. That's what it is, without a doubt. That makes no sense. That's a muscle buster, by the way. That really makes no sense. Why they've done that. I'll believe that when I see it, Joe. You never know, it might happen. But I'll believe that when I see it. I mean, there's no sense or there's no good in The Miz feuding with Morrison at this point, at least. At least, anyway. There's no... I don't think there'll be any benefits if they started feuding now. Mind you, there's no benefits in the tag team. To be honest with you, there's no benefits with them being together, to be honest with you, considering where the tag team division is. If they're going to be together, they might as well just go to WWE. They might as well just go to what I call it. On YouTube, Goldberg won the Universal title. Universal Championship. Yeah, he did, and then he lost it to Braun at WrestleMania. But then again, they might, if Roman comes back, because everybody knows that match was supposed to be Braun and it was supposed to be Roman and Goldberg, but Roman pulled out due to the pandemic and everything, and plus he's had illness before, and Goldberg was meant to come back and put Roman over. That's the reason why he won and beat the Fiend in the first place, to put Roman over. But it never happened. So I won't be surprised to put the belt back up there just so they can put Roman over. But like I say, that all depends when Roman decides to come back. The whole thing with the world is for a reset. You think the WWE would try better. Could have put Roman over without the belt. Yeah. But it's better. From a WWE perspective, it's better to put him over with the belt. I can see that point. You know, it just makes it more meaningful in a way. They put the belt on him and then, you know, oh, he beat Goldberg for the belt and everything, that kind of thing. So that's understandable in that respect. You know. Is it a good thing? No, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but, you know, not many things are nowadays, especially in WWE. You know. Yeah, it should never have been a thing. But yeah, they put, you know, I guess they wanted Cena to do, you know, or wanted Cena to put him over, I suppose. There's that finishing move that Trey likes to do. If one person wins the Rumble, do you think this person can Florida Speed Braun Strowman? Maybe. That's a hell of a question, that, if I'm honest with you. It's a hell of a question. It is what it is, though. Killer! Thanks for the horse, mate. Wow. Am I going to hear that song? Am I going to hear that song? Yeah, there you go. Appreciate that 250, my friend. And there you go, guys. If you're not following this man, go and do so. Member of the Faulty Wise crew as well. And just an all-round good streamer. An all-round good streamer. Like I said, appreciate that 250 embers, man. What the hell was that move? This Trey Mercer... You're welcome, my friend. This Trey Mercer, though, guys, he's got some moves on it. The potential is there. Look at him. Power moves. I'm calling it right now. Trey Mercer could be a future world champion in this series. I'm calling it right now. So I hope you guys are looking forward to Backlash on Sunday, by the way. Honestly, that's a Kinshasa, by the way. It's been a good match, this. If I'm being honest with you, I'm not looking forward to Backlash on Sunday, if I'm being honest. This all new, what is it? This greatest wrestling match ever with Randy Orton and Edge. Not for the match, because it's going to be a good match, for the fact it's called the greatest wrestling match ever. What a joke. A good old WWE marketing plan right there, ladies and gentlemen. Do I have the WWE network? Yes. And despite the fact that Corona's hit me money-wise a little bit, I can't get rid of it. I cannot get rid of the network. He's a great wrestler. Don't get me wrong. Both guys are great wrestlers. Will this be the greatest wrestling match ever? No. In before it is. But yeah, I can't get rid of the network. You know, back in the day, I used to have a lot of things I needed to pay for, because that's when I was on the door office back in the day. The job centre back in the day, I had a lot of things I needed to pay for. There's only 3 things now that I pay for. Right? Until everything else happens and everything, especially with this partner thing and everything. There's 3 things that I pay for. 3 things. 1, I'm subscribed to Rev. Yes, I just did 16 months yesterday. 2, WWE Network. I can't get rid of that. I love the network so much, especially all the new content and everything. And plus, it's therapy with some of the new stuff that's going on today in WWE. You're probably thinking to yourself how much of a pain in the ass the new stuff is today. You just go back and watch the network and watch the old stuff. You know, back when it used to be great. You know, and back when it used to be, that there, and then there's my phone bill with Virgin, with this little thing right here. So, it is what it is, really. I mean, as far as technical, yeah. Well, he's not Daniel Bryan, that I will say, OJJ. He's definitely not a Daniel Bryan or Drew Gulak. There's no doubt about that. That I will say. I don't think Edge is either, to be honest with you, in terms of technical holds, but I mean, I'm looking forward. I'm guessing Daniel Bryan is going to go one. Is Daniel Bryan going 1-on-1 with AJ Styles at the pay-per-view or this Friday? Yeah, June. It's going to be at the pay-per-view. That'll steal the show. Everybody's talking about the greatest wrestling match ever. Don't be surprised if that steals the show. Daniel and AJ. And that's a match I'm looking forward to. That's a match I'll watch. Daniel and AJ Styles for the Intercontinental belt. In all honesty, it should be a swap around. And I agree with something that was put on Facebook the other day. It should be a swap around. Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles should be for the Universal title. And the Braun and Miz and Morrison BS should be for the Intercontinental belt. Just my opinion. But the Intercontinental belt is classed as the workhorse title. So I guess if they want to put more meaning behind that belt. But apparently Backlash has already been taped. And apparently there's some spoilers coming out. And we already know, thanks to Daniel Bryan's wife, we already know who the champion is. But like I said, we'll find out Sunday. I think it'll be a good match, fam. But as far as the greatest wrestling match ever, no. I think it'll be a good match. I won't deny it'll be a good match. But as far as the greatest wrestling match ever, yeah, damn, Brie. Yeah, I saw the picture yesterday. Apparently, we already know who the champion's going to be. Cheers, Brie. But you never know. That could be a swerve. Yeah. When are they going to do the Hall of Fame? They might do that before SummerSlam. That's a muscle buster. That surely is it. These two have had a classic match. 1, 2, and Mercer beats him. This man's a star, ladies and gentlemen. I'm calling it now. Don't be surprised if down the road in this series, when I don't know, but don't be surprised if this man ends up being a champion. Oh, there'll be injuries. I'm surprised there wasn't injuries for the. I'm surprised there wasn't injuries for the match at WrestleMania. Yeah. I don't think they'll do it before WrestleMania, fam. I think they'll get this one out the way first. This should have happened before WrestleMania, by the way. This upcoming one with the NWO and the Bellas in and everything. This should have happened before WrestleMania, but they couldn't get it done due to Corona. So I would imagine they'll do it. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it at the Survivor Series, actually, because they used to do it before. They used to do it at the Survivor Series. I remember one time they did it before the Survivor Series. So, like I say, I won't be surprised then. They'll do it at Survivor. They'll do the one with the NWO, and then they'll probably do a fresh one next year at WrestleMania. I doubt they'll do the the one again at WrestleMania. The one that should have been before this year's WrestleMania. I doubt they'll postpone it till next year's WrestleMania. That won't make any sense. But like I say, you never know with WWE. It is one of them things. Like I say, you never know in general with WWE, but... Right. That is the first half of this episode. In the back, peeps. And now we're on to the second half. And, oh boy. Got Gobshite next. Mr. Gloat, as we're going to call him now. Because that's what he's going to do. He's probably just going to gloat. Talk smack and talk a lot of you-know-what. Because he's, ever since he's lost the World Championship, he's done nothing but win. Even though the wins have been questionable, he still won. Good, Bennett. Right. Let's block myself off there for a second, guys. Will not be long. I will put myself back up. Just want to check something. Right. Reminder again, guys. Hopefully I got the right one. There we go. That is tomorrow. Thank you for the 600 there, Joe. That is tomorrow. Red Dead Redemption. The series continues tomorrow. The story continues as well. That will be tomorrow, guys, at 7 o'clock UK time, just like today. Just like the schedule says. So hopefully you can join me for that tomorrow. I will be messing around with that horse that I got, the white horse. That legendary white horse that I tamed last week. So I'll probably have a mess about with that first, and I'll probably go and rub some places tomorrow as well. Bandit challenges, as they called. So yeah, we'll just see what happens tomorrow. But the story goes on tomorrow, right here on this very channel. Oh, I haven't even got my thingy up yet. Martinez in the ring. I can't even get the damn thing up. Where's the thing? Oh no. What have I done? There we go. My bad. Don't worry, I'll be getting rid of them pictures at the end of the stream. So yes, we all know he's going to gloat. I'm even going to watch this. He's gloating because ever since this guy's lost the World Championship from Tuberman, losing the World Championship to Tuberman and everything like that, he has done nothing but win. Yes, it's been questionable. Yes, last week he beat Goldberg by a count out, but I gave him the rematch on Thursday. Last Thursday on MCW, and he still beat Goldberg. So he won the Fatal 4-Way at the beginning. So to his credit, and I hate to do it, but to his credit, he has done nothing but win. So, but I have an idea for Thursday. I have an idea for the pay-per-view in general. But I have an idea for Thursday too, so we'll have to wait and see. To see what happens. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, right after this guy talking shit, this squirrel, coming up, ladies and gentlemen, Goldberg goes one-on-one with Loco Joe. That is next. So, and then it's the co-main event, which is Horse and OJJ. Yes, guys, number one contender versus number one contender in this episode today, and also champion versus champion. That is the theme of this episode today. Champion versus champion, number one contender versus number one contender. Number one contender for the unified television title versus the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship as well. I am making the following for June 25th. They will be a number one contenders championship, number one contenders match for the World Championship at the Unfinished Business pay-per-view. And unfortunately, this man will be in it. And I'm talking about Punishment Martinez. So unfortunately, Martinez will be in it. But who will be facing? Well, hopefully by the end of this episode. Okay. So we'll find out at the end of this episode who he will be facing. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, like I say, Goldberg, one-on-one with Loco Joe. Mafia versus Lobos. Mafia Enforcer versus Lobos. Or the Lobos Hitman. The Lobos head honcho, if you will. Mr. Loco Joe, the leader of the Lobos. Yes, the Los Loco Lobos, formerly the Loco Squad, ladies and gentlemen, but now they are the Lobos. And I know why they're called the Lobos, because the Los Loco Lobos is a group, I believe, on Red Dead Redemption. So, they are the background of Loco as well. So, yeah. It's understandable why you went down that route. But anyway, here we go. One-on-one. And the outcome of this match, ladies and gentlemen, will determine the idea that I have. But like I say, it'll determine the outcome of this match. And the idea that I have will involve Punishment Martinez. So stay tuned if you want to know what it is. Oh, Billy Boy, Goldberg, the enforcer of the Mafia. And we had a good win yesterday on LCW as well in the tag team match. We are gunning for them tag team championships on LCW. You know, the Lobos' dream is to win the GMW World Tag Team titles. We kind of have our dream as well. We want to take over the tag team division and run it like we've done here in GMW. So we had a great win yesterday on LCW. As well. And yes, I'm still going for that LCW World Heavyweight Championship. But like I've said, I will not face OJJ. I will face whoever wins that OJJ. Whoever beats OJJ. Whoever's the poor bastard to beat OJJ. I will face him then. I will cash in my course there, because at the end of the day, we are Mafia. And even though we are competitive, we don't fight each other. Next, our mission in GMW tag team wise is to take over the tag team division and run it like we do here in GMW. I said GMW, I meant LCW. So, it's to take over and run it like we've done here. But our mission is just to win the tag belts, to be honest with you. I have been a tag team champion in LCW. I have been a 3-time tag team, I think a 1-time tag team champion with Ray Wolf back in the old Wolfpack, the old LCW Wolfpack, back in about season 1, 2 of the show. Joe trying to kill me in LCW. Go on here. Yep. Fast complaint. He's just fine. And to be honest with you, I like the way Joe's done. What Joe's done with you in terms of you. But he's pushing you to be a better man. And you've won the chat. You've won your matches, OJJ. So, you know, he's pushing you and pushing you. So you've came out on top and you've proven you are the champion. Why you are the champion. Because you've beaten some good competitors, like. But he's just looking for that. Oh, I know. But he's just looking for that. And like I said to him on Monday, I said to him on Monday, or was it last Friday? I said to him, I wouldn't mind seeing you defending that belt against Tuberman, to be honest with you. LCW champion versus GMW world champion. Or the current GMW world champion. So that'll be a good match for your pay-per-view, Joe. Tuberman 1-on-1 with Loco. With their OJJ for the world title. For the LCW world title. Yeah, I know. You are beating him, but like I said, it's all about who impresses Joe, pretty much. Who impresses Joe. That's what I do with the Battle Royals. I pick 6 men, or 8, or whatever, and I just let them go and see who impresses me. And whoever impresses me gets an opportunity. Even the losers impresses me, but at the end of the day, never been any losing. Yeah. Hey, he showed me something. He won the King of the Ring and he won the world title, for Pete's sake. And that's a sentence I never thought I'd say. You know, he's definitely showed me something. He's running around with my world title. Dale, don't go up on top rope, man. No, never mind, he hit it. Doesn't need to go on the top rope. Loco with a clothesline. Also, guys, if you stick around at the end of the show, I'll show you the Big Amish. Because, yes, the Big Amish is coming to GMW. The angry Amish warrior himself. And I will show you him. I'll give you a sneak peek of the man himself coming to GMW at the end of the show. So stick around for the afters after it as well. And you want to do it because he's actually a badass. He was actually difficult to make too. I've had to make him because he has it on the Xbox, but he sent me the information on how to make it and the pictures and whatnot and what to do. So hopefully I've done him proud. And for the first picture that I sent, apparently I did do him proud, so because he actually liked it. But like I said, I'm not. If he likes it, if he gets his seal of approval, we're going with it. Like I say, if I need to make any changes, I do, because at the end of the day, it's his character, and I'm going on what he goes with. So, like I say, if it was my character, I'd take him in, no problem. But he's not my character, so like I said, I like the look of him as well. I have an Xbox One, not an Xbox One X, fam. I have an Xbox One. I'm not really bothered about the Xbox, although I am considering getting the new Xbox. Hopefully my dreams will come true. But I am considering getting the new Xbox as well, and the PS5. But I wasn't really bothered when I first got my Xbox. You know, people were just busting my chops to get an Xbox, so I thought I'll just get the Xbox and see Xbox One and see what happens. That's a spear, cover, rope breaks. I don't mind having the rules on in my GMW, but the thing that annoys me is the countouts. I think countouts need to be. Yes, Series X, yes, the new one that's coming out. I'm very interested in getting that one as well. But like I said, guys, I'm, PS4, PlayStation. I am a PlayStation guy, okay? But at the end of the day, I'm a gamer. I don't hate, I appreciate. I'll play. Heck, I'll even go and get my friggin' retro games out if I had the opportunity. If I had the equipment to stream them. I'd stream my retro games, the Super Nintendo games, the Mega Drive games, and everything like that. I'll do it. I don't hate the player, I hate the game. Is this a jackhammer? It is. Drop him, Bill. Get that victory. There you go. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, for God's sake. Loco's felt that a few times. Kick to the back. Counter. We got him that time. The other day, Goldberg defeated Brock Lesnar. That's how's that much when you first saw that? On what? When I first saw him beat Goldberg at the Survivor Series, when he first came back and everything, I was like, come on. Will this end in a double counter? Probably hoping not. Come up, Belt. There you go, Goldberg. Get back in the ring. Goldberg, don't do what Martinez did, for Christ's sake. Oh, he hits that ring post hard. Refs the count at 8. Yeah. I don't know what will happen if Brock ever came back, but I'm glad they put the belt on Drew. Will they put the belt back on Lesnar when he comes back? I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see what happens. There's that sharpshooter. Pity he didn't beat Brett with that at the Feel the Heat pay-per-view. Oh my God, Goldberg, what are you doing? Well, don't get me started on that one. Oh. I think Goldberg respected the fact that he actually got tapped out to the sharpshooter there, or the loco lock as it's now known. So here's the deal. And Loco, listen carefully. At the pay-per-view, it will be the following. Punishment Martinez, one-on-one with Loco Joe. The winner gets first crack. However, that could change. That could change. At the moment right now, it's one-on-one. Okay? At the moment right now, it's one-on-one. Hey. I've got no complaints with what Goldberg did there. I wasn't expecting that myself, to be honest with you. I've got no complaints there. So here's the deal. We'll do this at the pay-per-view. It's going to be Punishment Martinez one-on-one with Loco Joe. The winner gets first shot. However, that could change. Because this Thursday, your main event this Thursday will be the following. It will involve Punishment Martinez. and he will go one-on-one since he beat him earlier on today. Since he beat the boss earlier on today, he will go one-on-one with Trey Mercer. And here's the deal. Punishment Martinez, one-on-one with Loco Joe. If Martinez beats Mercer, it's still one-on-one. If Mercer beats Martinez on Thursday, the one-on-one match will be a three-way dance. Because I think Trey Mercer deserves an opportunity to challenge for the title. But I can't deny Punishment Martinez, because ever since he's lost that title, he's done nothing but win. So I can't deny that. So if Mercer beats Martinez on Thursday, it will be a three-way dance. The one-on-one match will be a three-way dance at the pay-per-view. But if Martinez wins, it'll be Loco and Martinez one-on-one. So we'll find out on Thursday. Co-main event time. I actually wasn't expecting Joe to win in that form, so even I've got to give the Devils their due. Thanks for the 2,000. So even I've got to give the Devil his due there. I actually wasn't expecting that to happen. So here we go. Double main event tonight. This is your co-main event of the evening. It is the number one contender, Horse. Number one contender for the World Championship. And he will meet Tuberman June 25th at Unfinished Business against the guy who was gunning for his Unified TV title after a shock win or shock loss at the Feel the Heat pay-per-view, OJJ. And yes, OJJ is currently one half of the World Tag Team Champions with yours truly. So OJJ, this is number one contender versus number one contender, pretty much. I believe this is the first time this has ever happened in any series. Number one contender versus number one contender. And coming up after this, did you say The Weeknd, boy? I could set up a triple threat match. Yeah, the three-way dance is basically a triple threat match. Thank you, Starboy. King, thanks for that follow. Welcome to the Mafia. Yeah, the triple threat match is there, but I'm going to make them earn it. I'm going to make him earn it. It might just happen anyway, but I might make him earn it first. And like I say, it's a main event for Thursday, so we'll see what happens. And plus, I want to test Trey Mercer a little bit more. And the three-way dance, guys, for those of you that don't know, yes, it's a triple threat match, but it's elimination rules. So say the match happened at the June 25th pay-per-view, and Martinez got pinned first. He would hit the showers, and it'll be Loco and Trey Mercer one-on-one. So that's how the elimination thing works. So yes. Alright. Anyway. Horse, ladies and gentlemen. Some people call this man in GMW the Goldberg ripoff. But he is the number one contender, and this is who Tuberman will have to face at the pay-per-view. And yes, Tuberman will defend his World Championship at the pay-per-view. Yes, Horsberg. He will defend his world title at this pay-per-view against this man. Horse, the number one contender. A guy who asked for an opportunity, and I gave him it. And boys, he stepped up. Like I say, you can't fault that. You can't fault that, stepping up. You can't fault it. You can't fault that. I love Israel. I got no beef with Israel. I got no no qualms with Israel. So what we got here? Where's bloody hell? And here comes the one half of the World Tag Team Champions. And a member of the Mafia too, by the way. Did I put him in there? Could have sworn I put him in. There he is. Thought I put him in. Sorry guys, I'm just sorting my auto list out. Or my auto host list out. I don't use the what I call it list, guys, the mixer list, because that's 50 people is the limit on that mixer auto host. So I use the Mixer Up app because it has more than 50 people. And yes, many people have asked me, why do I have more than 50 people? It's just the way I am, guys. I do support a lot of people on this mixer because they've supported me, and they've pretty much had my back. So what it is what it is, guys, because at the end of the day, it's just who I am. You know, many people think I'm crazy, but then again, that's been the story of my life, ladies and gentlemen. So nothing new. So here we go. Co-main event, Horse, or Horsberg as he's now known, going one-on-one with OJJ. Horse has some power. There's no doubt about that. He's definitely got some power behind him. I appreciate that. You ain't all that fam. I appreciate that indeed. Yes, I create all the belts, ladies and gentlemen. Everything you see in this series, whether it's the ring, the arenas, the belts, I create. Those are the things I create. The characters are downloaded. Well, majority of them are anyway. Except for mine and the one I've already created, the big Amish one, which I've already created, which I'll show you later on. That's the only thing that's about this thing, the whole series. The community creations. That's all I do. Everything else you see, arenas, belts, and everything else like that is created by me as well. And yes, I do create the belts, and I do put the time and the effort into the belts to make them look presentable. I don't know why my hardcore title glitches out every time it's worn on here and everything like that, but anyway. You know what? Give you a shout out. What's the time in your flag? What's the time? Are you meaning in the UK? At the moment right now, the time for me in the UK is 9:20 p.m. We're in the evening. Time differences on this is absolutely mental. It really is. Look at this. That's a torture rack. Come on, OJJ. Cheers, Shadow Bouncer, for that reorder host. Look, I can't deny Horsberg, as he's now known, thanks OJJ, has been dominant. He's been very dominant. Beautiful missile drop kick. Coming up next after this, guys, the main event of the evening. Undertaker one-on-one with... He is one of my favourite managers ever because he's just so entertaining. Although he's not as good as he used to be, but hey, he is what he is. And if you are new to this, guys, please hit that follow button. I am pushing for partnership. I've already applied for partnership. I've done everything I can. And like I said, I do this on a Tuesday, every Tuesday and Thursday. And if I get partnership on this channel, ladies and gentlemen, this will still be the same. Nothing will change. I might have to make a few changes here and there, but you will get GMW every Tuesday and Thursday right here on this channel. So that is not going to change. No matter what, it's not going to change. Tuesdays and Thursdays is GMW day. So don't be worrying about, oh, you're going to lose the GMW and everything. No. GMW stays put on this channel. Period. GMW does not go anywhere. Did he just hit that tombstone? He hit that suplex tombstone, didn't he? He nearly broke Henry's neck with that at the pay-per-view. And he's going... No, he's not. That's a suplex. Just throws him across the ring. Sick. So, like I said, at the end of the show, guys, I will show you the Big Amish as well. So stick around for that if you want to see what that guy looks like. And what Loco and OJJ and me will probably have to deal with here in GMW as well. And that's a Kinshasa, or version of the Kinshasa. Orange Juice Jones, can he get the cover? Number one contender versus number one contender match. Thank you for that rock impersonation. Ref? Really? I'm thinking the same thing. What the fuck? That was a blatant chokeout, that one there. Kinshasa there. I swear that was a chokehold. Yeah, I swear that was a chokehold. I've just seen. And that's been considered as a... Oh, boy. There. That's a chokehold. That's a bloody chokehold. And that's considered a... Well, I've got another match made for Thursday. Yeah, I've got another match made for Thursday. Yeah? Okay. Horse, the number one contender. So I'll tell you what I'll do. Thursday. I'm not putting up with that. He just blatantly choked you out there. That's fine. I got something in store for Thursday. Don't worry, OJJ. You will get your match. You'll get another match with Horse again. Yeah, he just blatantly choked him out. That's the first time I've seen it. I swear Horse has been watching too much freaking Friday the 13th. Anyway. But I'll deal with that for Thursday. So if you want to see what happens, tune in on Thursday. I'll deal with that on Thursday. Just blatantly just chokes him out there. Watching too much Friday the 13th. Anyway. Main event time. Coco, thank you for the 400. I didn't even know that existed. Yeah. Oh, you'll get your match on Thursday. You'll get another crack at him. Don't worry about that. I'll make sure of it. But anyway, main event time, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're all here for. I can't speak. I love it when my mouth just malfunctions when I'm trying to, say a sentence. This likes to malfunction on occasions. Yeah. Welcome to my stream, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Champion versus champion. Unified Television Champion versus current King of the Ring and World Champion. The guy dressed like John Cena. Yeah. You might very well be my John Cena of GMW, fam. I know who you're talking about with that, Mr. Tuberman. You might love that, I tell you. But anyway, thank you for the reorder, host sickest. For those of you that don't know who, well, you're probably wondering who Tuberman is, really, aren't you? There he is there. That's my world champion, ladies and gentlemen. Undertaker. Has he got that unified TV belt on him? Yes, he has. A guy that OJJ is hunting down, and he will defend that championship. That unified television title. He will defend that belt against OJJ at the pay-per-view June 20th. June 25th. It will be OJJ challenging that man for that belt inside Hell in the Cell. That is your main event of the evening on that show. So yes, there will be a World Championship match, but that will be the main event of the show. The Unified TV title match. I can't believe he actually won the belt at Field of Heat. But hopefully at the pay-per-view, OJJ will get that belt back. But there he is, ladies and gentlemen. The American Badass. The Unified Television Champion of GMW. There he is. The guy who I believe had the best match at this year's WrestleMania. I'll do it after this match. I've got a few more of them clips, them sound clips. I'll do it after this match, though. Starboy. There he is. Tuberman. Never thought in my wildest dreams this man would be my world champion. Yes, it is The Undertaker. Do you have an idea of what you want to do with the other OJJ? Not yet. I am thinking about it. I'll come up with something. I usually do at the end of the day. That's why I haven't downloaded it yet, because I'm trying to think of what I can do with it. Of what I could do with it. But anyway, I guess I have a lot of ideas in my head. I'll have to wait and see. But there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Tuberman. Doing his best hurricane impersonation. With that. What the fuck is that thing? Anyway. Tuberman and The Undertaker. This is your main event. Champion versus champion. Ow. I had that. Tuberman, the Unified World Heavyweight Champion, going up against the Unified Television Champion and the WWE Hall of Famer, or the future Hall of Famer. That is an all-around-the-world DDT. Tuberman with some jabs, and jabs again, jabs again. That is his best Road Dogg Jesse James impersonation. Boot to the midsection. Tuberman definitely has the power advantage. The only thing he's not, ladies and gentlemen, is 500 pounds. I'm just saying. He wishes he was 500 pounds. Goes up on top. Diving knee. Driving it through the Undertaker. Like I say, ever since winning the King of the Ring, Tuberman has developed this winning streak. Is just amazing. He won the King of the Ring. Made Undertaker hit rock bottom. Wins the World Championship. And this guy couldn't win if you paid him in LCW. Now look at him. That's a neck breaker from The Undertaker. Slowing down Tuber Man. Right hands. Right hand. And even more right hand. Forearm smash. Roll through into a tuber factor. That sounded good in my head. One. Only a one count. Like a hammerlock backdrop. I only said tuber factor because of, I was thinking X Factor, face busting, the X Factor thing. I only said, wow. The shit I come up with. Anyway, all around the world DDT again. Boot to the midsection. Going for a powerbomb, or sit-out powerbomb. Superman now, going for a super kick, doesn't get it. Gets a running boot in his face. And gets his head bounced off the canvas by The Undertaker. The Unified Television Champion. Mountain. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not checked out The Undertaker's documentary on the WWE Network, you need to do it. It'll be back on in a couple of weeks. Part 4 and 5 will be in a couple of weeks. They took a break from it at the moment. But there's 3 parts up there already. And if you haven't seen it, I suggest you go and watch it. It's a hell of a documentary, let me tell you. Undertaker on the outside. The Unified Television Champion. Going for the neckbreaker again on the concrete. Elbow again. Superman fires back with an arm. Doesn't get it. That is an STO takedown. Great counter from the World Champion. Oh, what a Undertaker hit hard. Oh, Undertaker bounces the World Champion right off the... Now, World Champion and TV Champion back in the ring. World Champion now. Sets up the Undertaker. His version of the skull-crushing finale. Which is why he has that Tuberman... Which is why he has the Miz and Morrison alert. That's a Tuberman punch. Great counter though from the Undertaker. Great counter though from Tuberman. Luther's press on the outside. One. Just laying in the right hand. Boot to the midsection. Both men at count of 5. Undertaker's head bounces off the ring post. Refs at a count of 7. Refs at a count of 8. Tuberman with the boxing. Can he win it by count out? No. He wants to beat The Undertaker. It's fair enough. He is the world champion. He wants to prove he can beat anybody. The Undertaker gets thrown back in the ring. Boot to the midsection. Stunner! I don't know where he gets that stunner in. As the world champion got this 1, 2, and he beats The Undertaker. Wow. Tuberman beats The Undertaker. Yes, you heard me correct. Somewhere OJJ is laughing at that. Because the Unified Television Champion just got beat by the World Champion. Wow, wow, wow. Anything could happen in this series, ladies and gentlemen. You clearly saw it there. Tuberman beats The Undertaker with a stunner. And gets the victory. Old Tuberman is your winner of this main event. The world champion Gets a little bit of momentum. I wonder if he saw what happened to OJJ earlier on. Anything can happen. But things will be looking up for OJJ. Because the world champion just beat his opponent. And unfinished business. Right. I'll go through a quick recap. A little recap for you. Ladies and germs. So, we kicked off with Evil Joel beating Suicide. Comprehensively too, I might add. Moxley and Evil Joel. Moxley called out Evil Joel. Outlaw beats Jax Terry in what was a pretty good match between the two, actually. Hannibal Black dominates Ray Rolfe. This poor git. Loco needs to talk to Ray. That's all I'm saying. Alicia Cole and Coley Masters got into their brawl again. Trey Mercer beats the boss. He will meet Punishment Martinez on Thursday. He will meet Martinez on Thursday, one-on-one. If he beats Martinez, it'll be a three-way dance. If Martinez wins, it'll be one-on-one. Speaking of Martinez, he was gloating because all he's done since he's lost that world title is win. Loco beats Goldberg. Yes, he made Goldberg tap out and earned the respect of Goldberg too. Horse choked out, pretty much strangled OJJ into submission. That will be dealt with on Thursday. Trust me on that. And yes, the world champion gets the win and beats The Undertaker as well. The Unified TV champion too. So that is that for this episode, guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. I'll see you on Thursday. I'll see you on Friday, actually, because you'll get this on Thursday. You know, streamed on Tuesday. You'll get this on Wednesday. And Thursday's episode streams on Thursday. Gets it on Friday. So I'll see you on Friday for more of this. I am not done yet by a long shot on Mixer, guys. Thank you, OJJ. I am going to show you guys now a little sneak peek of the Big Amish. I'm going to do that now before I leave. So stick around, guys. This is what you're going to see. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Big Amish. So that is that there. That is that done. I will deal with that when I'm done. All the shows are done and everything. I am going to do this right now. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to a future member of the GMW roster. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you, if this thing would hurry up, just take slow. I will give to you, ladies and gentlemen, this. And I might just keep this on for YouTube anyway. Bloody hell's bells. This thing takes a while, ladies and gentlemen, as you can clearly see. While we're still young. Right, where is he? Where is my guy? Pretty sure I've been working on him all bloody day. There he is. Who is there? I say I've been working on him all blooming day, for crying out loud. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. The Big Amish. Right. That's him without his attire. Weighs 402 pounds, 6'7". A member of the VMR roster as well, the Monday Night VMR, which is held by Jiggly Poo Gaming. And yeah. And that's him, and this is him. Hopefully it will show you. And there's him with his attire. Now, I have to put the logos on him as well. I've got some logos that I need to put on him as well. But, as well, I'm not really feeling that jacket on him, if I'm being honest with you. But, like I said, I'll have a word with the man himself. yeah, I'll have a word with the man himself. Like I say, I'm not going to do anything yet until I've got his approval. If he likes the character, if he likes what I've done, then I'll use him. If I have to make changes, I'll do it. It's at the end of the day, it's his call. He's the one. This is his character. Okay. I just make the character. Okay. If he wants me to put any changes, however long it takes, it's fine. But what I'm thinking of doing, as well, is booking him for June 25th. If I can get the go ahead and everything, I might have him face Goldberg at June 25th at the Unfinished Business pay-per-view, and have Goldberg welcome in him to the GMW roster. I don't know. Like I said, all these things in there. Could you download Garfield apart from this match? Garfield. Anyway, I could download anyone I want from the Community Creations if I wanted to download. I think I'm full up at the moment. Like I might have to do some trimming of the fat, if you will. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Big Amish. And if you want to know who the guy is, as well, that there is the man himself. He's a streamer on Mixer. I would imagine he'll be on tomorrow. If he's not on tonight, he'll be on tomorrow night. So we'll see. But yes, guys, that is him there. Go and follow him if you haven't followed him already. I do recommend it. And that's his character as well. But like I say, that's the prototype right now for his character. He likes it. He likes what he's seen. He hasn't seen the attire yet. So like I say, I'm going to have to show him it, while I'm here. Hang on. What the fuck did I just do there? What the fuck did I just do there? Anyway. Right, there we are. That's the prototype for his character. That's his entrance. Yes, that's what he has. I mean, I've got this... right. I got this, fam, from this man. The Pooh Gaming. Right? Because this man does Monday Night VMR each and every Monday. And I watched his episode last week. I was actually in the stream when he was streaming it live. And I saw this man, for example, because this man wrestles... He's a part of the Monday Night VMR roster that Jiggy the Pooh Gaming has as well. Jiggy put him on, and I like the look of his character. And the Big Amish wanted to be a part of this GMW, but it was difficult for him to be a part of it when this is on PlayStation 4. So since he created the character that was on the Jiggy the Pooh Gaming Monday Night VMR, he created the character. And I asked him, I said, here, send the information my way and everything like that. Send it to me on Discord, the information and everything. And that. Send me the information on Discord and I'll create it. Because I've created... Stupid pad. I've created, like... I've created the disc characters from a website that has a formula, and I've created that character on WWE games in the past, and plus I'm good at what I call it as well. So I'm good at I might have already done that. I don't remember, but I'll just do it anyway. But I'm already good at creating a character like this, and this is what I come up with. Like I say, it has to be his approval, and if he likes it, I'll continue it and put the finishing touches onto it, and then make the transition for it and make him on the and put him on the championship, put him on the show and everything. So there you have it, guys. The Big Amish, future GMW world champion. Hey, if it worked for Tuber Man, it might work for him. But, yeah, he's coming to the GMW, guys. He's definitely coming to the GMW. So, like I said, just be on the lookout for him as well. So, that is the guy who you'll be seeing in GMW